our psychics are going to try and communicate with a character who is very familiar to all of us. You would think we've heard just about everything there was to know about Ned Kelly, but after 120 years of books, films and newspaper stories, one question remains unanswered.
I think many Australians would probably be quite surprised to find out that for most of the last 130 odd years, we really didn't know where Ned Kelly's remains were buried. He was hanged in 1880 at Old Melbourne Jail. In 1929, his body and many others were dug up and then transported here to Pentridge Jail. There was an archaeological dig earlier this year, and we think we may have found the burial site of Ned Kelly. The information is not widely known, and if psychics can identify that spot that we believe is Ned Kelly's final resting place, we can only be very impressed.
We know Ned's skeleton wasn't left intact, and even forensic science is struggling to find a definitive answer. So can our psychics help confirm whether or not this really was the final resting place for Ned Kelly?
We're in the State Library of Victoria, and we are trying to get an initial impression of Ned Kelly. I think this process will be helpful because it enables us to get a real handle on Ned Kelly, the type of person he was, the type of feelings that he had. So in that way, it has a very real application. Tuning into Ned Kelly through the armour, I did feel like I connected to him. I was hearing a voice, which I believe was his, and he was saying to me that the big issue for him was his mum.
Something that comes through in Ned Kelly's letters is how much his mother is, in many important ways, at the heart of his fury.
But I'm seeing a pocket watch. And I'm seeing that the pocket watch, for some reason, is particular to Ned.
Although not really widely known, one of the policemen that Kelly shot at Stringy Bark Creek had a gold watch, which Kelly purloined.
Well, at the moment, I feel like I know him like a brother, so yeah, I'm going to find him tomorrow because he'll lead me straight there.
You know, for psychics, we're very sensitive to energy and sensitive to emotion, so it's quite a traumatic place, this. And I've got no, you know, I'm sure that's how they're feeling.
Right.
I think what we're seeing at the moment, from my point of view, is some people letting their imaginations get away from them, quite frankly.
Why would somebody stand there in that much anguish? And I tell you what, I don't want to have dreams or imaginings like that. That's awful.
But our psychics seem to have connected with Ned in whatever way they have, but the question remains, can they confirm where he was buried? We've taken them to Pentridge Jail, where we know bones that may have included Ned's were moved in the 1920s. It's now a huge building site. If any of them are drawn to the right spot where the jumble of bones was buried, it could shed some psychic light on the last resting place of our most famous bushranger. Let's have a look.
I kept picking up in one particular area that the energy would sink or drop.
Yeah, I'll stay here. I'll take this spot. Right here.
Oh, this is monumental. I found a corner where I got a positive energy buzz under the ground. I choose this spot.
Straight back up at the fountain again. There's stairs, there's brickwork. It was exactly like the vision.
Yep, I'm going to choose this. This will be my final choice.
I feel like it's in this area here.
I get the feeling that this guy really wants us to succeed.
I feel sick and I feel anxious. I feel a bit of sadness here. Hey, I want to cry, but I'm not going because that would make my mascara run. But this is the place I was drawn to immediately. All the signs are here. This is where I want to stop the clock.
Let's have a look at where the bones were discovered in the area they were working within. Charmaine was the closest, and it was Amanda, Ezio, Jason and Shay. 3 of you are right on the button, 2 of you are a long way away. Judges?
I could honestly say if I got 5 different people and just set them off to wander aimlessly and say this is the spot, I'd expect to see a random pattern like that as well.
Look, 3 people got within 20 metres of a target that is in 4,500 square metres. Yes, it could be random, but I don't think so. 3 people got within 20 metres of a target that is in 4,500 square metres.
Oh yeah, I'm going to find him tomorrow.